live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said, quote, nobody knew where Fresno was or how hard it is. They think it's some nice little city, but really it's not. It's crazy out there. But my support system kept me from trouble and just locked in. Brian?
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Hayward outside. Pass to Washington. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. Good on the bucket.
A lot of different ways to knock down shots, and Ball's form is certainly unorthodox, but it works for him, and he's got a really quick release that allows him to get it off.
Now here's Smith. To the middle. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now.
And the real challenge is to maintain that if you're one of those teams, to continue to play at a high level, to continue to trust and put in the work to perform.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now here's Washington. His last outing, he had 18 points. And the bucket is good.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Porter. Pass to Green from outside the arc. The Hornets pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Tipped. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance. Ball's got 7. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Porter against Rozier. Pass to Green. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Now here's Ball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star, plays with such verve and confidence, and his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend, Magic Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it at, with his enthusiasm and creativity as a passer and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise. Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rozier, the pass to Washington. Up and over Smith. The kick out to Ball. Goes back up. Offensive board. A nice shot by Richards.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Porter against Rozier. Porter, the pass to Green. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Rozier. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Richards. It's Hayward on the wing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside, Richards. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day. And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Timeout called. Houston.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard. And they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 4-point game. Outside, Green. Guarded by Hayward. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced older teams in some cases.
Now here's Green. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. To the left side wing. And another miss by Houston. For Charlotte, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Rozier from outside. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Down low. Here's Şengün. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. From 18 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
The Hornets with a lead. Ball outside. Pass to Hayward. The three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Porter. 15 in his last outing. Now Green. Inside. Here's Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Take a break.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Charlotte making some changes. Oubre comes in for Washington, and it's Martin in for Hayward. He does not get the second one.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Now here's Green. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And here they go. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
And he dunks it down.
And you cannot leave anybody open on balls, team, because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Houston calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Tate's checked in for Şengün. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. Launches it. The Hornets pull it in. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
Yeah, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Now here's Tate. 8 points in his last time out. Outside Oubre. Smith against Martin. Right side, Williams. Martin outside. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Smith, he's checked in for ball. For 3, Smith. The Rockets pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's Tate. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Tate against Martin. Back to Smith. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte again missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Porter gets the bucket.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one, very impressive.
Charlotte has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And, you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Oubre against Green. Pass to Richards. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter's such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Porter's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Outside Oubre. Tate against Martin. Tipped away. 6 to shoot to the paint. Williams passes to Martin. Shoots from 14. And that one's long.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Outside Porter. Outside Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
The Hornets shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Outside Oubre. Pass to Williams. Back to Oubre. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Tate with it. Martin picks him up. Back comes Houston in transition. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And the Hornets call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Bouknight, he's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre against Martin. Smith left side. Back to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock from 20 feet. And the jumper falls for him. Oubre's gotten his second bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Porter. He has 6. Martin outside. To the middle. Pass to Green. Outside Tate. Porter with it. Unloads from 13. Second chance effort. Martin outside. Williams grabs the board. Well, the Hornets shooting 45% from the field in this first. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Bouknight. Over Green. The Rockets pull it in. Tate's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Porter. quarter hits them both. Here's Bouknight. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Well, the Rockets shooting 55% for the game so far. They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with Kenyon Martin. Alperon Şengün out there with Josh Christopher. And it's Garuba in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the score by Houston. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Ball. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got his 3rd assist of the night. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. It will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Ball with a steal. The 3 from Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Pass to Christopher. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Garuba. He's covered by Oubre. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And, B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Hornets now. They lead by 4. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
And here are the Hornets now. Washington passes to Rozier. 5 on the clock. Ball right side. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Now here's Washington. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Şengün. Good work there as it goes.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Hayward outside. Pass to Ball. Puts up a 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Washington outside. To the inside. Şengün. That one is off. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Here's Richards. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
And the Rockets call time here. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Washington outside. Pass to Christopher. Here's Garuba. He's guarded by Washington. Stolen by Rozier. Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets trail. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Washington against Rozier. Pass to Christopher for 3. He drops it from range.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Hayward finds Ball. Clock at 6. Back to Hayward. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
The first one falls. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Şengün. 9 points for him in his last game. Washington outside. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 5. To the wing on the left.
Hayward, really a solid defender, uses his length and athleticism to do a good job challenging that shot.
Washington against Rozier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün. That one's off.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
And he sinks the second. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about. And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Ball. 18 points for him. Pass to Rozier. And here's Washington. Hayward outside.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Pass to Ball. Hayward outside. Now Rozier. 5 to shoot. Over Washington. Again the miss by the Hornets. The Rockets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And it's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. Hornets on D. 4-point game. Washington passes to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Good on both. And here's Ball. 18 points for him. Rozier outside. Here's Richards. Here's Hayward. Charlotte again missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Washington drives in. Şengün passes to Washington. Here's Christopher. Tries again. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Richards. That went off the back iron and out. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's Washington. Guarded by Hayward. Here's Christopher. The 3. And another miss by Houston. Pass to Washington. Here's Ball. Sweet little floater. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Washington. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Christopher. Nice D from Hayward.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Christopher. Here's Tate. Shoots over ball. Hangs in the air. Got a hand on it.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And it's Washington missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Washington's shot is good. Washington's got his first points of the game.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Bouknight. Williams with it. Counted. And the Hornets lead by 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Martin. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 11.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Pass to Bouknight. From the wing, it's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive, and then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. Tate against Martin. Outside Oubre. Here's Smith. Blocked. And he's able to get it back. No good. A bit long that time. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Outside Porter. And here's Martin. Pass to Şengün. And he drops it in from the low post. Şengün's got 10 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
1:27 left to play in the first half. Smith finds Martin. Ooh, poked away. Six on the shot clock. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Houston in the lead. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Tate. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Şengün against Williams. And here's Porter outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And for the Hornets, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Buries it from 3. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Smith outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Martin outside. This one for three. Rockets with a rebound. Cancun's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Porter outside. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
50.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high-percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
And, big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. And it makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. On the floor for Charlotte, at the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot. Outside for Green, the 3 ball. And that one is hammered home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Porter, the pass to Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. P.J. Washington picks one up.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
And he knocks down the first one. Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Hits both from the stripe. Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Rozier. Offensive rebound. Richards. Good D by Şengün.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Hayward for three, and they get it back. Here's Richards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Şengün.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Houston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Smith. Over to the left wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Down low. Pass to Washington. No one near him. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
On the wing, Porter. Hounded by Rozier. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Now here's Porter. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
From way, way out there, the defense has got to respect Porter's range. It's legit.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hayward outside. Back to Rozier. Takes a 3. Charlotte gets it back. Richards inside. Working on Şengün. Off the left rim and out.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Inside, it's stolen. Rockets with a rebound. Sengun's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Down low. Here's Smith. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead. And here are the Hornets now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. B.A. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
Green against Ball. Washington passes to Rozier. Here's Ball to end the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
And so Ball nails both of them. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Now here's Ball. 22 points for him. Hayward outside. From deep. The Rockets pull it in. Hayward against Green. Pass to Christopher. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 6th assist of the night.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And it's Washington missing.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Hayward. Ball against Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Richards. 11 points in the game. Charlotte again missing. Porter with it. To the inside. Smith. Washington grabs the miss.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
A nice shot by Richards.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Now Porter. He's got 22. Basket's good. Green's got 12.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ball outside. It's stolen by Green. Moving it up. He's all alone. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. To the right side. Washington passes to Ball. To the middle.
I think Rozier has to be an offensive leader for them to have success at the end of the day. He knows it, and he's trying to make it happen.
Outside Porter. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Now here's Rozier. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Rozier against Porter. For 3, Smith. That shot missing. And the Hornets going the other way now. Houston making some changes. Martin comes in for Garuba. And Tate is subbed in for Christopher. So for the Hornets. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Martin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Bouknight. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The drive by Porter. Off with the layup. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Oubre with it. Martin picks him up. Takes one from 10 feet. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the first one at the line is good. Washington's checked in for Porter Jr. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hornets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Martin against Tate. Martin, the pass to Smith. And here is Williams. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bouknight. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Tate. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Green comes to help and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Houston with it. Smith against Washington. Smith in the high post. Back to Washington. Now here's Green. He's closely guarded. And he comes up with a bucket.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Bouknight. Oubre with it. He's guarded by Martin. Martin, the pass to Smith. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Houston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Another shot. Back to Washington. Pass to Tate. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Smith passes to Martin. Back to Smith. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. It's tipped. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And that one falls for Tate. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 31 seconds left in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bouknight can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside, Green. Here's Martin. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 8 assists here tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Houston cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Josh Christopher. He's out there with Washington. Jayshawn Tate out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Garuba in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Timeout called. Houston. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Smith against Washington. Back to Smith. Outside, Williams. He can't hit that time. And Houston will come the other way. And here's Washington. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. And here's Tate outside. Another three from Houston.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Washington. He's covered closely. Outside Tate. Pass to Marjanovic. That shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Bouknight. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Rockets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Washington outside. Pass to Christopher. Shoots over Bouknight. Christopher misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Beyond the arc. Bouknight can't get it to go. And the Rockets shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Tate. Here's Marjanovic. Yeah, that one's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Charlotte's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Martin finds Smith. Here's Bouknight. On the take. Off target at the rim.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And Tate gets it to go.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Williams. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. To the paint. Here's Garuba. The shot comes out. Jones with some nice D. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Outside Tate. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. Although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Pass to Christopher. Shoots over Bouknight. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
The Hornets making a switch here. Mikhailuk's checked in. The Hornets have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Bouknight, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Smith against Washington. Here's Marjanovic. 4-3. And Washington good for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Smith. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Mikhailuk. 3-pointer, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's Tate outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Smith passes to Jones. Smith outside. Here's Mikhailuk. Left side Jones. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Washington outside. Pass to Tate. Here's the three. They get the rebound. Here's Marjanovic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Mikhailuk from downtown. Bouknight can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Mikhailuk. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
And Tate gets it to go.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Garuba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Dennis Smith. First free throw is good. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he can't hit the second. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Washington with the ball. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Washington. Over Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Maladone's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Bouknight. He's guarded by Martin. Bouknight can't get it to go.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Martin with the bucket.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Maladon. Three-pointer, Bouknight hits the trifecta.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Washington outside. Here's Garuba, defended by Jones. Back to Washington. From the high post. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Tate's got 17 now, just in the second half. Pass to Mikhailuk. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Here's Bouknight. He's guarded by Martin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
BA, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And when you only face a team twice on the season, you love to win that first one. Now they'll have the mental edge in the next meeting against the Hornets.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jalen Green.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Here's Williams. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Martin outside. Back to Tate. Pass to Garuba. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Martin. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Bouknight. Maladon for 3. No luck on that one. Now Washington. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.